Ayo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Potter with Grandmaster Glass, your home for glass blowing. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this week's video. It's Friday. You know what that means? Weekly glass recaps. Getting down with it. All things heady glass, artists, shows, maybe a little bit of drama. Anything I see throughout the week. Hand-blown glass that I find of value, whether it's products or actual glass. I want to be a place of entertainment and information. I hope you guys enjoy the content. Before we get going, like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Here on the Weekly Glass Recap, I'd like to be entertaining as well as informational. I don't want to stick to the same, people every week. I want to show new artists, new things. I know there are amazing artists. That's why they are the best. That's why they are top of their game, and they don't stop. But I want this channel and this segment on the series to be for new art, just something new, fresh every week. Whether it's an artist with 100,000 followers or an artist with 1,000. It's something that I want to strive for, so I don't want to repeat too many times. I know there's certain things that you just have to talk about, things that happen in a week that are just monumentous to the glass community, but I like to keep this show fresh, new artists. So also comment down below people that you think of value that you want to have presented, things like in new product as well as artists that you think people need to know about. That is what I want to create with this show, a community for people to watch each week and talk about things that are new in the heady glass community. So let's get right into it. Up first, we are looking at a glass artist named Wordy Glass, and he is throwing down with the old school bubbler. I'm not sure if there's an actual downstem or if it's a dry bubbler, if it holds water or not, but the dichro, leaf on the side, the crazy colors in the tight wig wagging going on. He has a couple pictures showing it off, throwing it down old school. He says on his Instagram he has been blowing glass since 1999, throwing down for 23 years blowing glass, and it really does show. I really love that design, the bowl placement alongside with the actual carb. Very amazing piece, Wordy Glass. Looking here at Ashcraft Glass, this is so amazing the way she shares the process, the actual glass making process, the way she achieves these shapes, the utilization of those tools, the way she uses the torch to actually size up each ring. You'll see in a second in the video the way she's actually shaping them to attach them and why she's shaping them like that to get these almost perfect circles. I think it's such a clever way to use tools, because glass making, glass blowing requires tools, and it's how you use those tools to achieve the techniques that you want. So Ashcraft putting it down with some beautiful work and some beautiful techniques. Looking here at Dosh World, he is a huge inspiration to me. I think he is an amazing person, along with being an amazing artist. The way he shares his travels and everything, I just think it's amazing in his Airstream. And the way he does his cut and flips is really, really cool. I saw this one and it just immediately caught my eye, so I knew I had to share it with you guys for this week. If you don't know, now you know. Dosh World with the cut and flips, that amazing, amazing color. I think that is he says right here, yeah, it's absinthe. So that it looks very, very, I would say almost like slime-like. So absinthe is a good color name for it. And there you can see an up-close shot of his cut and flip, the silver and gold fume. Very, very cool. Get to carry a little bit of his vibes around your neck. I love pendants. I'm a huge pendant guy. Dosh World. So this one right here is an absolutely radical pendant. Whipkey Glass. Insane realism, hyper realism. He's got this golden eagle skull pendant, and it is absolutely legendary. The way it's sandblasted and the way the beak meets the rest of the skull, to be able to wear this around, make somebody double take if it's an actual real skull. That hyper realism, anything that, like I always say, anything that represents anything real in glass is so cool. That mimics something like hyper realism, and to be able to wear it around your neck, legendary artwork right here. Whipkey Glass. Liquid Phoenix Glass putting it down with this bubble trap technique and this rainbow fumed marble. absolutely killer. The way you get the optics with that bubble on the inside, you can see here in the video, it just creates such a unique effect. Just the optics looking through at it at different angles. The gradient from blue to red, it's silver is the blue that you're seeing. The green is a little bit of mix of gold and silver, and then the more yellowish gold is gold. So yeah, that's really cool to see in a marble like that. Liquid Phoenix glass. So this one right here, I'm not exactly sure how to say his name. It's a word, and I always put it up on the screen as well as I put it in the link in the description. But Wordy Glass, like Weirdy Glass maybe is how you pronounce it. But just Instagram handles. But looking at this silver and gold fumed, it is so tight. Just the implosion and how hard it actually twirls, centered around that crisp opal. Great technical work right here. I'm a huge fan of the implosions. I really do like getting down on those myself. And the bail, the way it's not your typical kind of loop, it's an actual sideways bail, so that makes it, I would say, it elevates it a tad bit. And then looking at a couple different angles there, the side profile, you can see the depth in the actual implosion and how it swirls around. Super fun way he signs on the back. So I thought this was a cool artist to feature, someone I don't see often enough. Weirdy Glass, probably. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too sure on the name. Up next, we have got Sherlock Holmes with the very unique shaping on this very cute little polywag tube. I really enjoy how it's very uniquely shaped, and it's just complex enough and just simple enough with a cute polywag down on the bottom. Really love the work. Legendary. If you don't know him, check him out. Sherlock Holmes. So this one, I'm not even going to try to say the name. You're going to see it up on the screen. But this one is where a good example where people do collabs and you find new artists you didn't know about. This one right here is a collab with OG Tubes, and I think the guy's name is eckerglass, but it's probably wrong. I'm dyslexic, full disclosure. But the technique used in this, it really reminded me of like a mothership technique or heady glass. But this guy, eckerglass, he puts it down with the unique, cute little snakes, and he's been hitting it hard with collabs. So I actually found somebody new, OG Tubes, I didn't know about. So I thought I'd definitely feature this one this week. And the very cool snake with his, the snake is eckerglass, and then the fume work and the pattern work is OG Tubes. So go check him out. Up next, we have got etglass coming up on one of the last submissions. Looking at that booty shot with kind of like the trippy faded wigwag, reverse wigwag. Crazy shaping on this one. I don't see this guy that often, so it was kind of like a refresher. I didn't even know I was following him. etglass, but almost that wishbone style into the mouthpiece. Crazy cool, very unique and very complex. So somebody that I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for now. etglass. Taking a look at the last submission for this week, I thought it'd be a great way to end the show. This is jujuglass111 on Instagram. I think it's great to give a female representation in the male-dominated torch scene. I actually started with a few lessons from a female glass artist, Scribble Kaylee Glass. So I think it's always cool to point that out and make sure everybody knows that females absolutely crush it in the glass game. I will always try to make sure I note that as well. But looking at Juju, she has got this awesome ruby lemonade mixed. It's like probably backed with some type of white. And I just think that opal placement in the center is so legendary. She keeps it consistent with her pieces, and just the whole backdrop and her pendants really does speak volumes. She stays consistent, and it really shows to her pattern work and her consistency. So Juju Glass, if you don't know, now you know. Awesome female artist here in the heady glass scene. Alrighty, and wrapping up this week's episode. Had a lot of fun putting together these submissions. Definitely start dropping it down in the comments. Artists that you think I should feature. I want to keep this fresh, like I had said. I never want to repeat. It's not that I don't ever want to repeat, but I just want to keep it fresh. I know the legendary bosses are the bosses for a reason, but I want this to be a platform to talk about all glass, keep it fresh. So not repeating, not having the same artists over and over and over again, because once I feature them, once I show you them, you most likely will see them, you will follow them. So I want to keep it fresh, just show how many artists there are out there and how much art there is to appreciate. So other than that, guys, I really hope you're finding value in my videos, a little bit of entertainment and education. Like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, never stop evolving.